Is it going?
It's going! Welcome in to Thursday, a Dumber Than Zane Trivia Thursday. Oh, no. Old habits die hard, don't they?
Hey, we can go at it.
Yeah, right.
We can make up our own version, can't we?
Right. Yeah,
You always cheated anyways, wink wink.
This is a different setting. We need the table because we're going to be doing something really fun later on. So we're having almost like a round table, well, square table edition of the Eric Zane Show video podcast. Taking time right now to introduce to you a fellow by the name of Shaun Thrush.
Hello?
That's a great name, Shaun.
No, it's not a great name.
Yes,
That's the name of a childhood illness.
It's the name of a muffler company too.
That's right.
And a bird.
Yes, the
Thrush
thrush, like the, yes. You put those things on there and your car sounds like a hot rod. And, well, Thrush here donated $560. $540. Sorry, $540 at Skylar's Fight Benefit when we were at St. Peter and Paul Church Gym on Saturday. You were in a fight with 2 or 3 other listeners.
Yep, and they came up to me and were like, we just couldn't go that high. I'm like, I know, and I could.
Wow, man, that was awesome.
I did.
I didn't expect it to go that high, man, but that was great.
Same, I was like, I'll stop at around 250, and then
Yeah.
it's like, that son of a bitch. You ain't gonna win.
Well,
Then I felt bad. I'm like, maybe we should just invite them all on. But then that would have been
yeah,
not a
so
good idea.
Shaun, it worked out kind of well for you today because you said your wife's out of town, your wife and your son
Yes, and
are out of town so here you are, and they're coming back tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, so that's back to normal for you. It's a tough act for you to follow, Shaun, because did you happen to see yesterday's episode?
Yes, son of a bitch, he was so funny, and I was like, damn it, I gotta make my mark, and I can't.
I think the world tipped on its axis from the end of that thing.
I think so too.
Oh my gosh! And the thing is, there had been moments in that where there was a lot of laughing, but the big one did not occur until the end. And I couldn't, and I was hopeful that it would, but I didn't really know if it was going to. And then when it just started, I went, we did it. I was going to shut the camera off, and
and something happened at the end.
I don't even know what happened.
I don't either. I think
He asked for a nipple.
That's what
it was. That, and then yes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You started, and then I looked at him, I was like, okay, he's got to get going, because once this goes, it's hard to shut off, and sure enough, man. And then the fact that he said, that's the most ridiculous laugh I've ever heard in my life.
Like, no, not quite. my laugh stems from your facial expressions.
It does?
Yes, because you always make these.
Okay.
I mean, because you're like, I don't know, it's just cracks me up.
Well, I guess so. I'm glad I can do something. So that was incredible. I can't contain him anymore. I mean, he wasn't like that. I mean, he was unbelievable. My skin was crawling a couple times through that.
He came up, my takeaway from it was, he's a 26-year-old, 13-year-old.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Without a doubt.
Just in the naivety.
Oh,
and what he would not stop saying.
Exactly, and well, at first I thought it was going to be a little bit lame and a little bit low key because I can't remember if the camera was on yet or not. But he's like, I had said something to him. He goes, "Shh, my dad might hear this," or
I
dad
know.
might watch this. I'm like, oh gosh, he's not even going to go.
I have forgotten what makes him tick, and so that kind of came out, and then he like stepped on the gas. I was like, oh my gosh, I did not expect this at all. And then, dude, he likes to drink.
I know. I can't wait. We started at what, 5:30ish? Well, no, 5:45. I don't even know what time we actually started rolling the camera because he got here at 5:30. I got here about 5:35 after my thing, and we started fairly soon after I got home. But anyway, so whatever time it started, and how long was that video? 35 minutes.
Yeah.
So the camera went off
about 30. Yeah.
About 6:15ish. He didn't leave our frickin' house until 8:30.
I didn't want to be rude to him.
But hey, Butthead, we've enjoyed it. But
did you call him Butthead?
Butthead.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, that was incredible. If you haven't seen yesterday's and you're in a pinch for time, just queue up to 25 minutes and watch that. At least you have to watch that part of it. But the whole dang thing was was funny.
You were actually saying I had to pause it.
Yeah, I mean, really.
Because I couldn't take it.
Okay, we're here for the Labatt Blue Light. I almost did it again. Joseph Reed, Lake Effect Property Services, TC Paintball Studio. Very important we talk about TC Paintball because Shaun here is a paintball junkie at TC Paintball. You know Rick?
Yeah, we're great friends. We actually, the way it breaks down is we play in a national league. They call it Pro League.
Well, pro implies you get paid.
Pro is in top level in paintball because you don't get paid. No, there's a pro division.
Okay.
I liken it to kind of like the way baseball is set up. There's a pro division, then there's minor leagues, AA, AAA. It's the same thing. There's different divisions in baseball. He plays in the one just below the actual pro level.
Wow.
And I play somewhere right in the middle. But
Okay.
we definitely all play in the same tournament league.
What is it that about him that makes him so good? Does he hide? Does he? I mean, because to me, it's just you point and shoot, right?
No, not at all. I tell people it's kind of like a chess match. It's not just physical ability, but you've got to be able to see those moves a few minutes ahead and counter. So I mean, if you were there, right?
Yes.
And you've seen the bunkers.
Yes.
You can't just run from bunker to bunker and bunker and not expect to get shot at.
Well, that's all I do. I just
So your life expectancy is like Normandy Beach.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Do you have guys on your teams that you just say, all right, you guys go out and get shot, or is that pointless?
Kind of, no. I mean, if you're seeing a team that you're going to end up facing somewhere through that weekend, and they like to send somebody straight up the middle of the field to the very middle, and they cause a problem, then you'll pick somebody on your team and say, hey, match his move, go around that bunker, shoot him straight out, get him out of there for us.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's definitely
pause. Okay, now you were involved in one of the greatest moments in the Free Burn Hot Wing show. Early on, we came up with Paintball Gauntlet. You were there. You were there for Paintball Gauntlet.
I will take a shot at anybody.
Did you leave your paint out in the cold?
No, it doesn't freeze.
Did anybody, do you know, did they leave it so they were like a little bit harder?
No, it's made to not freeze. Actually, if you get them cold, they break easier.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, some people were wondering about that, but he didn't know what to expect when he did that. And he had welts all over him. I mean, and then, you know, when we play paintball, we get kind of layer up so it doesn't hurt as much. But you guys just...
Newer guys do, yeah.
Lit him up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then he ran behind that tree.
Stop!
Joe, we need to redo that again sometime.
Oh, God. By the way, today something happened in the Free Burn Hot Wing. Did you listen to the show today at all?
I did not catch much of it at all.
Okay, well, something amazing happened. And it was one of the funniest things I've heard. I have never, ever, in the years and years and years of being with that show, have I heard Hot Wings so angry. Today, dude, I don't know what happened. All I know is he was furious in the...
Is that what's so funny is that he got that angry?
Joe and Free Beer were they're antagonizing him by doing the that freaking voice, and you know, and he started to come unglued, and he started to scream "shut up" at the top of his lungs. I've never ever heard him so enraged in all my life. I mean, it was
truly mad, or was he just being?
Well, I mean, so I can only guess. I just sounded incredible. It was so funny. I loved it. It was very funny.
So we're expecting to have maybe next week what Hot Wing thinks about bullying?
Boy, I don't know. I wish I knew what went on because I listened on the app, and when I heard it, I was like, what is this? This is amazing. I really enjoyed it. It was really, 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 really funny.
I think he is the most sensitive.
It was unbelievable.
Okay.
So, you know, are you going to their live show?
No.
Okay, their show is a week from Saturday.
Yeah.
And I think I was looking at the seats left. I think it looks like there's like 100 seats.
I would go, but like I told you, we're going to Marvel Live. I'm gonna go see some superheroes
with your kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna know what the hell that is.
You want to bet?
He's 2.
He knows them all. He knows every Avenger.
Do you have good seats?
The front row. I don't see anyone.
If there were good seats, then yeah, I could see that because they're right there.
Oh, he knows. He knows them all. All the way down to Hawkeye's dorky.
Okay.
Self.
Well, that's cool. So you went with the kid thing as opposed to the boys. That's cool. But they have almost sold that thing out. So that would be cool if you did sell that thing out. My God, what's the matter?
Is that pizza sauce on your chin, or is that from shaving?
That looks like shave.
Yeah, I shaved today.
This must be a little bit of.
Once a show, this happens. Once a show.
I just didn't want pizza sauce to be on your face during the show. I thought it was pizza sauce.
If you can't tell, how can they tell? That's twice as far away.
We just ate pizza.
We're not in
We had a pizza party. We had dude, $540 to help a sick kid's family because mom can't take off any more days for work and get paid for it. So there you go. That's 2 days' pay right there.
And I get a shitty tree too.
Yes. Are you gonna take the tree?
Not today. Okay. I don't have my own.
Now it says right on it, golden delicious, but the Dutch lawn giant said it was a crabapple tree.
A golden delicious crab apples? Is there such thing?
I don't know. You got to plant it, and then in 3 years we'll find out when that thing starts. It may take 2.
I think we should give it to Gunner.
Give it to Gunner? Yeah, well, he's got thousands and thousands of
apple
trees.
Tree farm. He could plant it.
I know an apple farmer.
Okay. Let's just plant it. And
have you ever?
Plant it.
Why don't you plant it?
Yeah. No. We'd get squirrels and.
So we feed the squirrels. That's part of the landscape of the. Yeah, we should plant.
Where are we going to plant it at?
I don't know. I'm sure we can find a spot for it.
Then with the grandkids.
We give it out.
You can go out. Yes. And piss him off.
No.
Then he can rent again.
Somebody put a tree in my driveway.
What the hell?
Okay, maybe we can plant it.
So I wanted to get on this topic. We have a lot to cover today. You like comics and things like that, so this is perfect. There's a movie coming out tomorrow. Superman. What is it? It's called Dawn of Justice, right? It's Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill. That's the guy you really like, the handsome devil.
I think every person likes him.
Okay, bad news, man, because I've been really looking forward to this film. Do you remember the old, there was a Frank Miller graphic novel that came out in the late 80s called The Return of the Dark Knight?
Yes.
4 issues.
Yes.
I have the original. I used to collect those, as you know. And so in that, it's kind of sort of, the film is taking some of that. Who we got?
Jackie.
Oh, hold on. Time out on the field. We've got it. You know when you've watched this podcast, this happens.
Yep.
She's going to come prance in front of this camera. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. This is Shaun.
I know.
Hi, Shaun. You going to say hi to everybody? She just goes and smiles. We got a sign now.
Oh yeah, give me the sign.
That's another temporary sign.
Oh, temporary? It's nice.
Rick needs this hung up.
Mom, I need help.
What?
Come here.
I can't just
For
leave.
like 2 seconds you can leave. I just have a question.
Did you bring an animal?
No. Oh, I'm about to though.
Oh, shit. You're gonna have a cow by the time it's all over out in the back grazing.
What should I do here? Should I just do this?
That'll work. Space only
Alright,
radio.
Rick, we're gonna have to work on this. We'll do it next time. For now, you got your old.
I told you though. He said he messaged
I know it.
multiple times. Your sign guy.
Yeah, I know it, and I don't know what Schnabel. I gave you business, Schnabel. Okay.
I think he's 1.5.
All right.
From 7 to
Don't worry about that.
4:30.
What? Are you guys okay over there? Can we continue with the show?
Go ahead.
If it's massively distracting. Anyway, so yeah, so that 4-issue graphic novel has some of that is in this film. I can see it. Some of the previews, and then some of it they've taken from when Superman fought that super invincible bad guy. What's his name?
Oh, Doomsday.
Doomsday. He's in the film.
Yes.
And Wonder Woman comes out of the woodwork. This is all set up to build the Justice League series of films that are going to come out and make tons of money. I'm way bummed out though. Seriously, shut up! Go away! I'm way bummed out though because I read a review for this thing.
Same.
Did you read it? What?
Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't know if what I was linked up from, but man, I am not at all happy after reading this review.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 34%.
How could you? You had so much time to make this perfect. So much time at a point when making movies is so perfect. And somehow I have a terrible feeling that this might be awful.
Here's my issue.
2.5 hours, by the way. That's a long
I
time!
had planned on sneaking it in tomorrow before my wife's flight came in. No more.
After you read the review. I was going to do the same thing, man. I was going to go to this movie tomorrow, and I read the review, and I went, oh, no! How did you manage that? Oh, I'm so bummed about that, because, boy, I was really excited about this thing.
You hear that?
Partial tear, Ernie?
I don't know.
Is that what you're talking
Is that what
about?
he said?
Talking about the knee? Ernie? Okay, Ernie's hurt.
Well, I heard that Ben Affleck sucks too.
My whole issue is quit messing with casting Batman. You had it perfectly set up for Joseph Gordon-Levitt. The end of the last Batman, he finds the Batcave.
Right.
Why not segue into that? Why do you gotta...
Well, yeah, you can't, he's kind of a worm, though. You can't have him being Batman. He was going to be Robin.
Affleck.
He was going to be Robin.
Yeah, but Robin...
Remember that he was supposed to, at the end of that boot, he was going to be the Robin.
Yeah.
And
but
then,
multiple Robins become Batman eventually.
That's just crazy.
It's better than Ben Affleck.
Yeah, well, I'm just...
He didn't do good in Daredevil. Why would he be good at Batman?
Yeah, I'm just ruined by this. Okay, so that's done. Hey, MC Sports on Saturday. That's right, it's the jobless Eric Zane appearing for the grand reopening of their store on Plainfield, just north of 96, from 1 till 3. Sweet Diana will be there with me. We'll give you a picture. Sign it, we'll take a picture with you if you want it. If not, just look at us and point. And yeah, I think there'll be other radio stations there too, so don't worry, I'm not gonna try anything funny. I'll probably be glad to see you. So I had mentioned on Facebook the business about Cat Williams, the comedian, who, I don't know where this was, but apparently, did you say he pulled over off the side of the road, Shaun, and wanted to play soccer with some kids?
This video picks up with him playing soccer, just having a good old time with a bunch of people, and there's tons of people around this whole soccer field watching.
Okay, now, then apparently somehow, some 7th grade kid, how old are you in 7th grade, 13?
How old are you supposed to be?
14?
Maddie's 13.
13, 14?
No.
Somehow, this kid got aggressive with Cat Williams, who's tiny, and beat the hell out of this grown man. And the video is out there, and I don't even know if anyone's going to be charged or anything like that. It's really weird. But I threw it out there. If you've ever been in a fight with a kid, or if a kid ever beat you up, or if you were the kid who did the beating of the adult. How about you, Shaun? Anything?
Not as wide a gap as everybody's put on there, but growing up, my stepdad always said, as long as you don't start it, you can finish it. So I was, I think, 7th or 8th grade, and a 10th grader was doing stupid stuff.
Were you like Casey the Punisher? Did you pick him up and slam him? Because you
No.
look like you could take a punch and unload some power.
No, I was way littler back in the day.
Yeah.
But no, he wouldn't let me. The only seat in the bus was next to him, and I sat down, and he pushed me off of his foot. I fell on the floor. I was like, okay. Tried it again. He did it again.
Did he call you like Ginger Death or something?
Nothing. He just
A
wouldn't let me
rapist?
sit down. No. I can tell you that if it makes it a better story. He pulled out this big knife and
yeah, right.
anyway, jumped up on top of him on the bus seat and just started wailing away on him.
Okay.
And he just sat there and he
Turtle.
Turtle, exactly.
We got a lot of comments about this exact thing via Facebook. You know, it started out bad because some of them were just stupid. But,
especially the douchebag at the top.
Yeah, I don't know. Where is he now?
He was at the very top. He was one of the first comments.
I think he deleted it. But anyway, there was one email, somebody wanted me to only use first names, so you know that's a good thing. So, let's see, Jake wrote in. I was a kid who took on an adult. I was 14 and my mom dropped 4 friends and I off at the Muskegon Fury hockey game. There's your Terry Ficcarelli. They were playing the Fort Wayne Comets, big rival at the time. There was a family of Comet fans behind us and their kid, probably 10 to 12 years old, had one of those awful Vuvuzela style horns, was blowing it right next to my ear nonstop. I turned around and asked the dad if he would tell his kid to stop. He laughed at me and told me to bleep off. The kid kept it up, so I turned around and said I was going to take it if he didn't stop. He promptly clocked me on the head with it and laughed at my face. By this point, I'd had enough. I took the horn out, snapped it over my knee, and gave it back to him. Dad went crazy, came over the seats, attacking. Despite being 14, I was enrolled in Michigan Golden Gloves, under 18, and much bigger than this guy. I tuned him up pretty well before security came and my friends broke it up. He ended up with 2 black eyes and a bloody nose. My 14-year-old ass was crying because I thought I was going to end up in juvie or something. Police were called. We both said our sides of it, and they asked me if I wanted to press charges. I said no. They let us back in the game and gave the Comets fan family the boot. There you go. Thank you, Jake. My gosh. Yeah, did you, no, I got a few fights with kids my age, but nothing like that. I got my fight with my dad once.
Same.
I actually told that story on the air one time. Got in a fight. We were both bombed. Good thing we drank.
I wasn't bombed.
Yep. Thank you. We had a lot of good feedback on that one. Don't forget about Lake Effect Property Services. Stuart and the gang want to build your retaining wall. They want to work for you this summer, getting your lawn to look fantastic. First lawn cutting free and the first fertilization half off when you sign up for a plan with them this summer. LakeEffectPS.com, LakeEffectPS.com. We are going to play a game and oops.
See?
I told you, I was going over.
Every time.
Hasn't fallen yet. Almost broke the sign, Jacqueline.
Are you sure? Why are you shushing me?
We're going to play Pieface.
What? I want to play.
Well, come on in.
Well, you can play.
What? I want to play.
You can play.
Are you sure? Because
Okay, we're playing Pieface. Alright.
I don't have to play. I'll just watch.
Okay, now to do this, I'm going to pull the camera off and we're going to get good close-ups. But,
Play Pieface, Shaun?
Yes, I have.
now,
It's kind of intimidating.
how long ago did you play?
A couple weeks ago.
Okay, well here's the story. When this all came to pass, I saw a video about this game Pieface. And there's a guy from like Ireland playing it or some foreign country. Remember that video?
Yeah.
And I thought, well, this is the best game ever. We would love this. So I looked for it and tried to find it, and we could not find it anywhere. It was impossible to find.
For months.
So I was like, what is this? So then I found it from another country. I don't even know this language. Pieface torte in fascia. Pieface e un gioco divertentissimo ed... Is this, what language is this?
I thought you got it from France
Okay, I think it's Portuguese.
or Brazil.
Caracate il braccio.
I'm sure it'll tell you on the box.
Yeah, but I can't.
Let me see it.
Well, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is I paid $60 for this thing to have it shipped from wherever.
He did.
If it makes you feel better, I bought it for like $15 at Myers.
That's what I was about to get to. Like one day after I got it, I walk into Meijer and it says, "Welcome to Pieface Land."
In English!
And they're everywhere. So, okay, real simple. You spin this thing, and then let's say it lands on 2. This thing's locked in place. You have to turn this 2 times for your turn. You load it up with whipped cream, okay? Your face is here. Your face is here. And if it goes, boom, pie in the face.
It's Italian, by the way.
It is?
I looked it up.
Okay, what does it say right on there?
It says, well, I Google translated it, and I
okay.
don't think it's right, but it said custard face.
Okay,
So I don't think that's right.
all right, close enough. Okay, who's going first? Not it.
Not it.
Ooh.
I don't know if I should play it.
Put your hair.
Sure.
Put your
You're
hair.
at the square table discussion. You're in.
Let me get the camera. Getting ready to play Pieface as we wrap up the show with Shaun the Rapist.
Now, I'm telling you, this isn't the first time you've had white face flung all over your face, has it?
Come on.
Okay, hold on. We're almost out of time.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. 3 minutes left. Jesus.
Then pause it for crying out loud.
No. We can do it. Sorry.
Seriously?
Spin it!
2 minutes.
Wait.
2.
I'm scared.
Just wait.
I don't want to do it.
Come on, I got 2 minutes.
Are you freaking serious? You set that up?
I didn't touch it.
Come on, man. Will you go get me a towel, Jackie?
Ow!
Shaun, get to it.
I'm just going to throw it.
Don't throw it at me. Okay, spin it for me. Videotape this, Shaun.
4.
Oh, there's no way I'm gonna survive. One more.
Uh-oh!
All right, spin it. Okay.
I'm not spinning it freaking 5 times.
I know it's gonna go before that.
It's such bullshit. Come on, man. I can't even freaking see. Oh, she's on my nose.
Oh, no. Just gulp it
Are we
down.
going back to the white stuff coming out of the ears?
Oh my
Yeah,
God, come
gulp
on.
it down. Chug it. Gargle. Gargle it.
Come on, swallow it.
This is so bad.
Shaun, thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you. Bye. Love you.
Yeah.